Good morning, everyone. Just had a little bit of technical stuff happening in the background. I had to reset the computer. So there's a few things needing to be reloaded, etc. Not that that's your issue. I think I'm going live. think it's going live. Is it going live? If I see your comments, I know it's going live. I can see there's 3 watching in some place and 4 now, and so it's going live somewhere. So good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Port Elliot, South Australia. It is just past the 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday the 17th of December. It is Friday, isn't it? Good morning, Rena. Lovely to see you here. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll get into the reading. I've got some water going on the plants because it's going to be a hot day here, and I've got some other things happening. Good morning, Joy. Wow, you're up early. Or are you over in South Australia at the moment? Goodness gracious, nice to see you here. Lovely, lovely. I bet it's hot where you are too, if you're still at Broome. And Debbie, good morning to you. Lovely to see you here. And we've got Kerry Ann. Good morning. Now, I'll switch over to the cards. Do tune into your intuitive senses. Turn on that psychic ability. Practice, practice, practice. It makes perfect. Look, just be in whatever way you need to be to receive what the messages are. That's all we need to do. Be you. Now, I haven't pulled my owl card out yet, but I have now. Here we go. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment, the greatest wealth. And faithfulness, the best relationship. Isn't that just so? And the C920 is not fake. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's hold it there. Health is the greatest. Contentment, the greatest wealth. Faithfulness, the best relationship. It's got there. Just being the best you that you can be. I love the owl cards. They're gorgeous. The other one that I have pulled as well is from from Leanne and Deb's Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. It's a very nice deck. And what we have this morning that chose itself, basically, is the rooster. Beware of the ego at play, but take charge still. And that can be taking charge of your ego. Or just noticing, you'll notice those that are other people's egos, gaining some prominence possibilities, all prominence and all the possibilities of that. So take charge in whatever way you feel that you need to. Use the energy of the rooster through the day. And we are looking at the Gilded Reverie LENORMAND deck as usual. I'm going to leave the rooster there just as a bit of a reminder that we have the energy of the rooster in here. Just watching out for that ego. Okay, I'm just putting that lid back there. Now, here we go with the 5 cards in our deck. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. Good morning, and Kylie. Lovely to have you here too. Wonderful. I just love this nice feeling of family around and about. So what we've got is the ring in the home space first. And then we've got the dice in the workspace as the second card. The third card is the snake in the unexpected energies, which is usually where you find them, isn't it? And we've got the cross in our role at that 4th position, and the 5th position being the central, the outcome. It's either the first or the last or the pivot, whichever way you want to look at it. And that is the owls, but it's actually the birds card in the form of the owls in this one. So that's in the outcome card. Right. So what we're going to be doing is looking first. Of course, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to follow the numbers in sequence. You could read them all as a row first or the column first. The other day we had a very powerful column as part of our reading. It was actually quite dynamic, all double numbers. You might remember that one. But what we've got here today is the ring in the home space. So it certainly is about the cycles of life is what I'm feeling, and that commitment to what is happening in your home space. So it could be to a partner, it could be to children, it could be to parents or grandparents or whatever combination of relationships that you've got And I'm feeling for today it is in that immediate family arena. It's not so much the extended friends and that type of family that you have around and about you. Okay. Oh, good morning, Deidre. Lovely to see you here. Beautiful. And to you, Veronica. Oh, I'm only a little bit late, but it's lovely to see you anyway. I've only just started on the reading itself. So with the ring, I do feel it is that just understand that growing understanding of what it actually means, the commitment to your other family members and to yourself, so that you are really looking after yourself and in that first position, because you are living your life. You need to live it in the best way that you can, so that you are interacting with those who you're committed to in your close family. You chose to be where you are in your life and the connections that you've got in the family we've chosen in that soul contract level. So we're not given all the information at once. We are experiencing those interactions of relationship within our families first, within who we live in, within our home, that type of thing. So be open to what that is teaching you through your day to day, and how you can actually show by your living and teach others as well by example. It's not with that thinking in mind that you've got to be the good example. It's just being the best you, that it then will be that ripple effect onto others around and about you in that learning and growing and being who you are. You know, how are we molding ourselves? Yeah, it's very interesting when we see the ring in that one. Oh, good morning to you, Shaz. Lovely to see you. Good morning. And we're moving into the dice in that workspace. So look, at this time of year, sometimes it can be a bit of a throw in the air type of a situation with work as to who might be fully focused and around and present, because it is that end of year winding down with some businesses, where people are more interested in what they're doing with their social life and Christmas plans and travels and all that, compared to actually knuckling down, continuing on with the workload and that type of thing. And for others, it can be absolutely flat tack because it is this busy time of year. So just it might be that you have that sense of, oh, chuck it in there and just see where it falls and have fun with that. Know and analyse for yourself which is the most appropriate path to take, you know, the choice to make from throwing the dice or whatever you need to do. I think it does bring in, especially since we've got the hour right in the centre, that wise choice factor once we have that fun of throwing the dice up and seeing where it falls. You know, there are choices still to be made. There's things to do. Okay, that's what it's telling me there. As to the snake coming in those unexpected moments, because it is the unexpected card, look, you might find someone trying to do a deal that's, why that came up, there could be someone that's trying to be the deception, to manipulate, to turn you away from, you know, in that protective mode, because I still do feel that the snake in this instance is in a bit of a protective mode. You might come up for that and you're trying to manipulate, or someone is trying to manipulate a situation to divert, to distract, so that you don't continue forward into their territory or whatever it is. That's what I'm feeling around this one today. A little bit of, you know, the discernment in that, communication. Here we've got the owls in the centre again. So tap into that, you know, those moments where you might feel the energy of a snake, in whatever way that means for you, because it can be interpreted very differently by each and every one of us, remember. And the most significant is going to be how you understand that. Okay? So tap into that. I like the look of those fruit on the tree, though. No wonder well, if the story is as it is, the temptation was too great. As it's coming into fruit on my tree out in the yard that's being watered now. So it's all of that, isn't it? And our energy, our role today with the cross, look, there's obviously going to be some situations as we're moving into what is Christ's birth celebration, what Christmas is, the significance of Christmas for Christians. What we have here, though, is also that cross that we bear, the responsibilities that we take up, and a little more so accentuated when it is this time of year. So our role really is that discerning, that sussing out, that trusting that what we want to be involved with, who we are being involved with, how we're dealing with it on our inner level, on our inner, the guidance that we're going to gain from our higher selves or the soul. We've all got different names for it, but have that connection of trusting what you're feeling and being able to move forward with it. Drop what you don't really need to be taking on. And this time of year, if you don't want to do the potato salad, just say so and organise something different. It can be that simple with the throw. It's communication. It really does come to this communication in the centre. And with it being the hours, have the talks that you need to organise what's happening in your home space and your workspace, and really sit with the energy in that wisdom mode, not just the knowledge mode, because there is a difference. So as you're talking, allow it to be more of the listening, as we've had our owl cards suggesting a lot lately. Have that moment or two of listening first. Take the breaths. And then when you feel that you've got enough of the background knowing and understanding, then you speak. It's your turn. And being able to communicate in that way. Trusting what you're receiving to be able to give to others as far as that type of communication as well. So it really is a very interesting spread this morning, I feel, as far as it does feel like it's the trusting self. It really is communication and moving into a bit of the understanding, so that we are in our own truth with it as well, with how we're moving through our days in this time, especially as it comes closer and closer to what is for an Australian society in general. It does centre around Christian type of celebrations, public holidays and all that sort of stuff. We're such a multicultural world now, though, so you cannot define too much as a generalisation, sort of. You know what I'm saying anyway. I'm sure you do. So have that understanding around where each of us are at, enjoying that adventure and the journey as we're going to, being present in it, so that we don't sort of jump the horse too much in assuming that everyone understands from our point of view. I think that's where that knowing that wisdom comes in, to actually bring that better understanding from another's. Like we're the witness, and we don't have to be involved in absolutely everything, but we can learn from each other, even in those times where we, especially when we do listen more than speak. You get what I mean? So now, where did I get up to there? Yeah, they are very interesting cards this morning, Veronica. I agree. So, and you got goosebumps when you spoke about the snake, Kerry-Ann. Oh, thank you. Look, they can be a surprise. I know, Sarah, you mentioned that on the weekend. Was it the weekend? You've had a snake in your yard. You've already experienced that surprise, that unexpected, of a real live snake in the physical. And the energies around how we react and interact with the people and the objects and the little creatures that we've got around and about us. Even when it gets down to the mozzie that wakes you up in the middle of the night, and you scratch and scratch, it's only living its life in its way, that in the perfect balance. It's just all the interaction that we can have. Make it something that you really enjoy. Just changing the perspective sometimes to look at it from that different angle, and then I won't smack that because it's going to go on and do whatever it's going to do, and leave the snake alone. It's going to get the mouse it wants to eat, and all that balance of what is nature. I think we can be so busy that we just don't take the time. We're not making the time to understand. We're just so busy doing. Take the moment or two through the day today. Have that little bit of contemplation time. Sit in a Zen space. Whatever you need to do, even if it's just for 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's better than none. Okay. So from Veronica, thank you to everyone, and thank you. Have a lovely day. So wonderful. Thank you for each and every one of you. Don't get too busy in the process of what you're doing. Have time to breathe. Have time to actually think and feel. It's all part of who we are. And I'll leave you with that now. As much as it can be tonight, there will be the Fridays Intuitive Chat with Leanne and I. She is busy in Victor Harbour today. She'd be very busy right now. And we're hoping that will still be going ahead. Just keep an eye out for it. It won't be next week. I know that because it is just too close to the Christmas, even for me. We'll see what we can do in the morning, that it will be 8 o'clock again, I hope. All the technology being good, I hope. Okay, so thanks, Deirdre. Have a wonderful day to everyone from Deirdre, and thank you from Sarah. Need to watch the replay as you got called away. Oh, yeah, that's the good thing about the technology. It's automatically saved here. I wasn't able to get onto the Body Soul app this morning. The RTMP thing didn't work properly, so still got some practice with the buttons, don't I? And Rena, thank you so much. And to each and every one of you, be the best you that you can be in all things and being present. Namaste until either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Bye for now.